Hi guys, it's Jessica, and this is the third video explaining some of the online platforms that you may see or you may use when you're in high school. So today I'm going to be specifically talking about the application Google Docs, and this is what it typically looks like as an app icon. So Google Docs is an online platform where you can basically make documents and write online documents on. So it allows you to easily create, edit, and collaborate on the same online document. And this platform makes it so that when you're collaborating on the same document with another person, you're both editing the document at the same time, so in real time. So now I'm going to be briefly going over how the Google Docs application works. So once you search up Google Docs or you open up the app, it should look something like this. It should bring you to a page that looks like this. And then essentially you can create a new document by clicking this square with a plus sign on it. However, next to that blank document, there's a lot of other templates next to that. So these are pre-made document templates that you can choose if you're, for example, if you're writing a resume or if you're writing a report or an essay. Some of these pre-made templates can help you with the formatting. So at the bottom of this page are where all of your documents that you've made or you've previously edited on are found. And lastly, on this page is the search bar at the top, and there you can search up the names of your previously created documents, so you don't have to scroll through all of your documents at the bottom. So now once you've clicked the plus sign and you've created a new document, this is what it should look like. The very first step that I usually like to take is to create a title, which you can find in the top left corner. So you want to make a title for this particular document, and this way you can find it easier in the future. And then after that, you can start editing and writing on this new document. Now, if you're looking at this top blue bar, you can see how there's a button that says normal text. And if you click on that, it shows you a lot of different options of different sizes of fonts or different types of writing that you can choose. So for example, if you're writing a title, you can choose the title option, and then this will make it your writing stand out above the other writings because it is the title of your document. The next button is the font that you would use for your text. So if you click on that button, there's a lot of different options of different types of fonts that you can use for your writing. And beside that button is the text size. So here you can adjust the sizing of your text, whether you want it to be bigger or smaller. And then next to that is the bold button, so you can choose to make your text bold. And then next to the bold button, you find the italicize button, and if you click on that, it makes your text kind of slanted. And next to that is the underline button, so if you click on that, there will be an underline underneath the written text. And then after, there's the text color, so over here you can choose what color you want your text writing to be. And next to that is the highlighter button, so if you click on that and choose a color, it starts to highlight your writing. Next, if you look at the right side of this blue bar, you can see that there's a lot of options to help with the formatting of your document. So for example, there's like aligning and indenting. So if you click on this button here, you can see there's different options, whether you want to start writing on the left side of the page, on the middle, or on the right. The button next to that helps with the spacing of your writing. So if you have multiple lines of writing, you can choose how far you want each row of writing to be. And lastly, the last three buttons on this blue bar here allows you to make bulleted notes or to make point form notes while writing. Now let's move on to the top section of this document, this bar right here. And you can see that there's different options like file, edit, insert, or format. So for the most part, while you're editing or when you're writing on a document, you wouldn't tend to use any of these options often. But the most important things you should know how to do from these buttons is learning how to print out a document or how to insert photos or videos, stuff like that. So to print out a file or the document that you are currently working on, you can go into the top right-hand corner where it says File, click on that, and at the very bottom you can see an option that says Print. And then you want to connect to your printer, and then it should print out the document. Next, if you want to insert some photos or videos or even graphs, you can go into Insert in this top bar, and then it should give you the option to insert a lot of different outside sources. So for example, if you want to insert an image in your document, you can choose the image option at the top, and then you can insert a photo by either searching it on the web, uploading it from your computer, or just copy-pasting the link of that photo. Next, if you look at the top right corner of the document, then you can see that there's a sort of arrow button here. If you click on that, you can see the different version histories of your particular document. So it basically shows you the different states that your document was in the past. Now beside that, you can see a comments history button. So over here, you can see the different comments that were made on your document. And both you or anyone who can access this document can leave comments in places of your document. So how you would leave a comment is by highlighting a certain part of the text and then choosing this comment button on the right corner. And then here you can write little notes, or you can leave little comments to remind yourself of certain things if you want to come back to it later. The last button you want to know how to use is this share button. So once you click that, all you have to do is enter in the email address for the person who you want to share this document with, and so they can access the document at the same time as you on their device. And then after you've added this person, you can see at the side, you can choose to make them an editor, a commenter, or a viewer. If you make them an editor, then they have the exact same amount of power on this document as you. So they can edit writing, they can delete writing, and they can change the formatting of the document. If you make them a commenter, then they are only allowed to make edits on your writing. And then once they leave that comment for you, it's up to you to decide whether you want to take their edits or no. Finally, if you make them a viewer, that means they can only view your document. And so they have no options to edit it or to delete anything of your document. They can only look at it and read it. And so that's basically how Google Docs works. I hope this video helped you learn how to navigate around this online platform, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!